is day 2 of Nebraska archery season. I'm here in probably my favorite field in the whole world. I don't know how many turkeys I've killed in this field over the last 29 or 30 years. Had a lot of good luck here. Had a lot of birds on my camera the last few days. Watched a good sized flock go through this spot yesterday. So birds are gobbling hard on the roost. On the flock of about 100 birds. And they usually spread up into 3 or 4 different groups throughout the day. But I expect a pretty good portion of them to come through here. So stay tuned. We should have fly down soon. Got our Undead Decoys set up. Got the strutter. Got the standing hen. We are ready for a good day. So stay tuned. These turkeys aren't wasting any time today. Be hungry. That's all hens right there. Hens. It's alright, cowbirds will be along soon. There's some guy down here trying to reap them in the middle of a picked cornfield. What he thinks he's doing. Totally. Now he is crawling up on the road, which in this state is definitely illegal. if they plan on shooting from the road, because otherwise the smart thing to do would be to stay in the ditch to hide from the turkeys. Well, he scared those ones. I'm sure he'll come over here and scare my turkeys. Hey guys, I just want to walk you through what happened this morning and through my evening setup here really quick. So I ran out of memory card on my camera while that guy was doing whatever the heck he thought he was doing, trying to reap turkeys down the middle of a gravel road. This state, it's illegal to shoot from the road. Anywhere between the fences, basically, you cannot shoot. Also, just incredibly stupid to try to walk down the middle of a road and think you're going to walk up on 30 turkeys in a field. So he spooked those birds off one way, and I was in the field across the road, and I had about 25 or 30 birds, 5 or 6 gobblers, out in front of me in the field. So then he turned around and proceeded to try to go for the birds in my field. Same landowner for both sides, but as far as I know, he probably didn't have permission. The landowner did tell me one other person has permission and might be out here during the week, but that guy is not going to pull something that stupid. So he spooked those birds out from in front of me too. So I took the opportunity to move my blind to a evening spot that's kind of on the way back to the roost for most of these birds. It's about, oh gosh, 3:20 right now. I've got a Tacticam cell cam there. Seems like usually the birds show up there about 6 o'clock. So I'll go and get in the blind and sit and wait. See what happens. I can hear some hens across the road from me, so try to get in the blind before they start making their way back over here. All right, stay tuned. We'll see how the evening goes. All right, guys, we are set up here for our afternoon or evening hunt. It's about 4 p.m. Still about 2 hours before I expect to see any turkeys rolling through this spot. I'm hearing hens yelping off in the distance. It'll be a while before they get here, so I'm going to walk you through my setup. So, got my ground blind here. This one happens to be a double bowl. Probably not that important. Use whatever works for you. I keep it real light in here. I'm not too far away from the truck, so just got my bow, Elite Carbon Era, shooting some Rage Stream turkey heads. I prefer to shoot with my quiver off, so that's just sitting over here in the corner where it's out of the way. I like to keep at least one arrow leaned up against the side of the blind just in case I need a quick follow-up shot. I don't want to be searching for my arrow. That's everything I've got in here. Just brought along one diaphragm call. Don't expect me to do any calling in here, just in case I need to get a tom to stand still or something. Got my tripod there. And outside here we've got our Undead Decoys strutter and hen. You can see how well they're moving in a little bit of breeze here. Got the GoPro set up out there for the secondary camera angle. Hopefully this time I don't screw up using that. I messed it up on my last kill. Otherwise, I'm expecting turkeys to come from my right over here. If they were up here, stop here at the decoys and give me a shot. So I've got the ground scraped completely clean. It wasn't very hard. This area's been fed on pretty hard by turkeys. Lots of acorns in here. A lot of bare dirt to work with. Pretty easy setup. I had time. It's private land, so I was able to clear some of the brush out of the way here just give some good strutting room around my decoys so it doesn't interfere with the turkeys and make any weird shot angles or anything like that. Now we're just going to play the waiting game.
Man, what an awesome hunt. That went exactly as I planned. I knew the birds would come up from behind me, or at least I expected them to, so didn't get a ton of footage coming in, but I knew there was multiple gobblers, so I waited a while. Probably would have had a better shot if I would have just shot the bird when he first came in. But I like to watch him play around with the decoys a little bit. Wasn't the best shot I've ever made, but he went down and piled up within about 50, 60 yards of here. So not too bad of a recovery. Undead Decoys doing the trick again. I'm going to try to get out of here before I mess things up for anybody else that might be hunting these birds later. So we got a long season to go. This is day 2, and it's Tom number 2. So we are going to hit South Dakota next for that opener April 12th. Stick around. Check us out on Facebook for Undead Decoys if you want to purchase one and have amazing hunts like this.